Hi everyone, I'm Zul. In this demonstration, I'll walk through the key features of ChatGPT that are most useful for teaching, learning, and productivity. ChatGPT today is more than just a chatbot. It's a workspace that can help you plan lessons, organize materials, personalize responses, and connect to external tools. Now, these features help trainers and learners like you work faster, save time, and produce clearer materials. In this demo, I'll cover four main features. Number one, Canvas. Canvas is for creating and editing documents. Number two, custom instructions for personalizing how ChatGPT responds to your prompt. Thirdly, projects for organizing related content. Whatever chat that you're talking about the projects, ChatGPT will keep it into your specific projects. So that's easy to find, easy to search. And lastly, apps and connectors. These are for extending ChatGPT with other tools. Later on, we will touch on this. Now let's start with Canvas. Before that, let me share my screen. I hope everyone can see my screen. So Canvas is a built-in editor inside ChatGPT. To activate it, later on I will just click the Canvas button located right below the message box. When Canvas is on, ChatGPT generates content in a clean document style layout. I'll give you an example. So from here, you go down to more and then you will see Canvas. Then it will change to either write or code. So you can type normally. So example here, I'll give you example here, create, okay? Create a simple lesson objective for AI beginners. So when you enter this prompt, ChatGPT will create a document for you. Okay, a very nice document to show that this is the objective that you want. Okay, AI beginner objective. Then you might realize that, hey, there may be something that I want to add on. So you can just still add on. Add on here, say add one quick activity. Example. Okay. And then ChatGPT will go back to the document and then add one more activity. So you notice that the top part of the document also have three important key item here, which is called copy, edit, and download. So copy is to copy the entire document. You want to copy it and then you want to paste it somewhere else. Edit is to edit the document. If you find that, there's something that you want to edit, you can always edit on the ChatGPT screen itself. Or you just want to download it and save it as a Word file. For this demonstration, I will show you how to edit this. So you just simply click edit, it will go to another screen, and then maybe I would like lesson one objective. Excuse me, of AI. So when you close the document, now your new document have changed to lesson one objective of AI. So this is very useful. So Canvas becomes your workspace where ChatGPT acts like a co-writer to help you build and refine your content very quickly. The next one that I'm going to touch on is the custom instruction. now let's look at the custom instruction. So why is this very good tool or very good feature in ChatGPT? So you want ChatGPT to know personally about you. You want this font, you want this style, you want that every time I ask you a question, prompt you a question, please give me an example. So that is example that you want to do. So what you do is you can just go new chat, or you can just click here and go to personalization, and you can give a custom instruction. So down here, I already put my preferred instruction. I say that give clear explanation whenever I ask you, and then include one real life example, not only example, real life example. So let's test it out. So I say that what are fruits? Example. Okay, assuming that I do not know what are fruits. So you want ChatGPT to explain to you what are fruits, and also a real life example. So they give you a real life example because you want it to be personalized. Every time I ask you questions, please provide me an example so that I can understand further. So this is very, very good for custom instruction. The next one, we'll go on to project. So project, why is it important? So for ChatGPT, you may ask many questions. And at the end of the day, you might not remember what you asked yesterday that is related of today or maybe in the future. So imagine you have folders. So folders where, example, for fruits, you just pack in one fruits folder. For animals, you have another folder, and so on and so forth. So how does it work? On the left-hand side of ChatGPT, you will see a project here. Click New Project. So whenever you click New, they will ask you for a name. Okay, you notice that my project, I have several projects that I created. So for demonstration purposes, I want to create an AI project, for example. Okay, AI project, create it. And then ChatGPT will create an AI project. Okay, simply just like a folder. Just remember it as like a folder where whatever you type here, and then you remember where it is. Okay, so it said create three quizzes for AI in MCQ. Okay, the MCQ stands for multiple choice question. So you want to create a three quiz for AI. Maybe you want to test some of your students or for your kids and so on and so ever. So you have a three quiz that it's parked under AI project. So you remember that. And in the future, when you want to add more quiz, you just go back to the AI project and then you enter for more quiz. So that's how useful the feature is. So the the last one we're going to touch on apps and connectors. So remember I say that ChatGPT is able to connect to other third-party application, right? Which is going to be useful. So it will help you to extend to another app where you do not have to go on to another app and create what you want. So ChatGPT is collaborating with certain apps. Later I show you, and you can just work on ChatGPT window itself. So whenever I want to do some new things, I always go for the new chat, and then I will go to the settings, and I will find apps and connectors. This is where you should go. All right. So you look at this, there are several connectors that can be connected to ChatGPT. Right? You have Expedia for traveling, music, Spotify, and so on and so forth. So for this demonstration, I choose Canva because I always use Canva and it's already connected. And if you want to have others, you can just click it, example, then you ask you whether you want to connect or not. Just one thing that for sure you need to remember, whenever you connect, the app, like example here, Spotify, you have to register Spotify first. If you don't, it will still ask you to register, and then you have to spend some time to register Spotify before you can get connected seamlessly. Okay, so same thing for Canva. When I already connected, I already have an account with Canva, so it's easier to be connected when I type. Now, in terms of prompt, you must mention exactly what you want to do. So, if you want to create a poster through Canva, you say create a poster in Canva simple Canva poster, or we create simple Canva poster. Okay, discover AI, something like that. Okay, Canva. Make sure the spelling is correct. I don't type Canvas. Canvas is the feature of ChatGPT. Canva is a third-party app. So create a simple Canva posters, discover AI. So you notice that I mentioned Canva. So if you don't mention Canva, ChatGPT will respond to you many ways so that eventually you will go to Canva. So it's better to mention earlier at the stage and be specific on your prompt so that it will result in a good result at what you are expecting. So when you click enter, now ChatGPT, what will happen? ChatGPT will be connecting. Okay, so it will ask you whether you want to add colors or layout, something like that, and you can create, maybe you just click here, go to the new one, you put here, create a simple Canva poster, title, discover AI in action. Okay. Maybe you add more with a clean, modern layout and maybe modern clear layout. Okay, that's it. You try here. So you notice that you will try to be connecting to an app. So that means it's working. Because earlier I connect to Canva, so now it's connecting to the app. Okay, so what it does is it say that, okay, your poster is ready. Here, what has been created in Canva, blah, 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 blah. This thing you can now open and edit directly in Canva. Okay, if you want to customize it further and go on and so forth. Or if not, you will just ask for the link and then you will go to your link and then it will show you the output. So these are apps and connectors, how useful it is. So those are the four main features: Canvas for writing and editing, custom instructions for personalization, projects for organizing your work, and apps and connectors for extending workflow. Together, these tools help you work faster and stay organized. Efficiently, thank you, together, these tools help you to work faster, stay organized, and create materials more efficiently. Thank you for watching this demo.